It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plz. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Max Scherzer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan is put together.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 once more. Bounce to first. Zimmerman. He's out.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Martin Prado now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. But it gets fouled. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Dan Straley is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outing from time to time. ERA last year, it's a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball. Runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
Trey Turner stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball hit to Prado at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he's in there.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Marlins are challenging the previous play.
Here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley, 1 for 3. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch. You could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ozuna is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled him off instead of putting it in the seats.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Another one sent foul. And another 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Still no score. Here's Ichiro now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-1. That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Ripped down the line. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and getting it back in. Holding that runner at first base for a single.
Stepping in now, Justin Bour, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second with 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
In now, JT Realmuto. Rounded down the third baseline. Foul ball here, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. There's 1 out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. After it is Yelich. 1 out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Michael Taylor at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. Digging in now, Dan Straley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Pitch popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. Sit down, ball. Sit down, ball. You're watching it all the way to left field. Watching the left fielder not get a good break.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
As a look, now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Runners on first with one down. And it's a swinging strike three in the dirt.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line. But that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Martin Prado.
Ball one, no
first
strike.
pitch misses to him. It's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Back up. Oh no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Well, that's called smelling the base hit right there. He beats out an infield single. Not everybody hustles out of the box, but he darn sure knew he better, and he did.
Here's Starlin Castro. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Matt Wieters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Into the box, Max Scherzer. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Number 7,
he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a flare out toward right center. Ichiro will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Ichiro Suzuki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, this bunt's part of his game. You know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it, but he dropped it in the perfect spot.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And pitch out here, but Ichiro's not going anywhere yet. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner and gone. Umpires are signaling for a home run, but boy, that was very close. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line. There may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the video review seems over, and the home run is indeed going to stand, so the replay will uphold the original call, and that was a case of better safe than sorry.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in now,
catcher
JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in, Dan Straley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started that swing a bit too early. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Oh, miserable effort there. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Striding in once again, Adam
Leading
Eaton.
off for the Nationals
He's
here in
0
the
for
fourth.
1 thus far.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Drilled down the line. Prado is there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike one, because everybody's 0-1.
I got the count.
First pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Ready for another
Murphy.
chance? Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch coming, here it is. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Martin Prado now, a hit in 2 tries so far. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there. Ichiro Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 1-0. Fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he grounds one briskly to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Miami's out in front, 2-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first baseman, number 6. So I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch to him. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. There's our line score through the first 4 1/2, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Digging in, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing
catcher,
strikes.
number 32,
how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held. Things up where he left off. Justin Bour off to a bad start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first time.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
Up
2-2,
next for the
and he
Marlins.
flips one up there that the
Catcher.
bottom really falls out at the last minute.
Realmuto.
It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Straley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
A sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Christian Yelich would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Adam Lind is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adam Lind.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1 and 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2 and 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Bryce Harper, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base-on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively.
Right fielder number
so far,
34.
After that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little change-up, follow up with a fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another change-up.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at 1st, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A 1-0 delivery. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Shot fouled over towards the pitching box. On the ground to 3rd. He'll send it on to Castro at 2nd, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brandon Kinsler is out from the bullpen now. He'll get the call here on opening day.
Brandon Kinsler.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Christian Yelich.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Martin Prado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. 5 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Set and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Misses. Ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning.
It's time
1,
for the
2, 3 go the Marlins.
Stretch.
They still lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Ozuna is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Taylor.
Ready once again, Michael Taylor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They still trail it here 2-1. And here comes Dusty out toward home plate as it looks like we're going to see a double switch here. Oliver Perez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 46.
Jason Worth is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 28.
Here's Ichiro now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Leading off for Miami, right fielder Ichiro Suzuki.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Riding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Justin Bohr will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
This is boring and stupid.
Prior history versus this arm, just a 1 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
The look by Perez. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded up the first baseline. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now another 1-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Striding forward now, JT Realmuto. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Junichi Tozawa will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 25.
A.J. Ellis is also in the ball game. He's still hit in the number 8 spot.
Now catching and batting in the 8th spot.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And there's the
batter,
first
number
out.
7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder,
and hey,
number
if the
2,
first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nationals go quietly. They're down 2-1. Matt Albert enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now is A.J. Ellis.
Leading off
previously against Matt Albert.
Catcher number 17,
1 for 5.
A.J. Ellis.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Hit this one hard the other way. Murphy has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled the ball. 3-0 now. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. They're going to be able to throw a lot freer if they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always good.
Now batting, third baseman,
Martin Prado now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One-0 count. Here it is. That misses. 2-0. Previously against Matt Albers, he's gone 2 for 8. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch just below the knee. It's 3-0. Starlin Castro would be next. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So digging in now, Starlin Castro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and a wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The pitcher is losing confidence.
Second. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Right fielder, number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in steps the dangerous Ichiro. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop got in play perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Marlins get a run in the inning on this home run from Christian Yelich. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 3-1 Miami.
Your attention, please. Now
Same
pitching for
situation
Miami.
here, and they'll make the call for the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler. Now batting, Bryce Harper. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder, number 34.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope.
Change up low, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Castro. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Dan Straley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Max Scherzer is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Brad Ziegler wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dan Straley. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Brad Ziegler, his first. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Play minor leagues at W2. It's cool, minor league games.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Stephen Strasburg will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
In is Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Miami, center fielder, number 21.
Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Harold, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home, and I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home run.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. His past numbers with Stephen Strasburg, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Miami down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Edinson Volquez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go up, be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Leading off for the
Speedy
Nationals,
Trey Turner digs in
the
now.
shortstop,
He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Turner.
half of the first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
And he misses 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want
center
the pitcher
fielder,
to throw a 1-2-3, which he did
Eaton.
at the top of it, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third.
And a look now at the
Right
hometown
fielder.
Nationals starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you've got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him on the way. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And the throw in gets away from him.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And this one's in the dirt. One and one, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent to keep that approach.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Past battles with Edinson Volquez. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. From the belt, the pitch. Hit to short. And that's through. A base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in the last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. Washington leads this one 1-0. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Justin Bour.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by
Batting
Majestic.
fifth.
And I'm looking at the
baseman,
catcher, Matt Wieters.
Derek
Biggest compliment I ever
Dietrich.
heard from Matt Wieters, nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 4 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball two.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Strasburg on 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even at 1 apiece. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. Past battles with Edinson Volquez, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Musil Ozuna. Now, he didn't profile as a guy you put in center field. You look at his body type and go, he can't run, and then he does. He runs everything down. But I also like the fact you can put him anywhere out there because his arm plays. He can throw the ball from any position with all the top guys.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, pitcher Stephen Strasburg.
Into the box, Stephen Strasburg. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now the pitch. In there, and it's even at one. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Volquez into the windup. 1-2 on its way.
Curveball locks him up. Strike three, and that's the third out.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas.
Leading off for Miami.
His past numbers with Stephen Strasburg.
Miguel
He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes.
Batting ninth,
that's what I mean.
the
is
pitcher number 36.
Pitches are all down around the knee. So
Volquez.
as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Into the box now, Edinson Volquez.
Counts 1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Set and the 2-1 pitch. The curveball that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Get the ball hard, but lined out to start the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hey. 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
2-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. To first. And a step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on 2-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch popped up, and there's out number 2.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Volquez has his target. Here it comes on 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this
Ball
is
four,
taken
and
low
it's
for
low.
ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching
Now
around
batting,
him there, and I don't
second
blame
baseman,
him. With the bases empty
Daniel
and 2 outs, and a hitter of this
Murphy.
caliber at the plate makes somebody else beat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Riding in once again, JT Realmuto.
Leading
He
off for
starts
Miami.
off the inning against a guy who
Catcher,
struck out the side
JT
last inning. How did it get to
Realmuto.
him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And now a
1-1.
curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
He'll start him here with a
Counts
changeup, but
1-0.
it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman Justin Bour.
Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Fish get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Edinson Volquez